comedy, the kind of thing you might see on Whose Line Is It Anyway? A series of sketches, all of which have crazy rules to keep them challenging, but all of which are based upon ideas we're going to get from you. So we have rehearsed, but we don't know exactly what you're going to shout out or what you're going to write down on those slips. So we're going to have to make it up as we go. So, without further ado, please introduce yourselves.
McCann.
Libby. Emily. Hannah.
Logan.
Anna.
Violet. But now that you've heard those names, folks, forget about them, because for this very first game, we are going to be inhabitants of a small town. And we're here to debate a certain subject, something that maybe our small town is thinking of putting up or buying for our town. What is something that a small town might think about putting in? Who has an idea?
Walmart. Candy store.
A Walmart. Okay, a Walmart. All right, we are going to be debating this. Now, I'm going to come out as the town mayor and voice my opinion on this controversial issue. But after that, we will hear from each of our cast members in a random order. And each time I ring the bell, I would like you to say who they are. Shout out the kind of person that would be in a small town. Could be some kind of a job, like a sheriff or a school teacher, or it could be just a kind of person you might find in a small town. So every time I ring the bell, you tell them who's going to come out next. All right.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Mayor Smidges, and thank you. It's good to see such a turnout for our small town meeting here. All of us Tinyville residents have been considering lately putting in a new Walmart in our town. Ooh. Wow, that would be an ultimate luxury. And you know, all the best towns have Walmart, so I'm all for it. It'll bring all the people from neighboring townships to our little town. But I'm not the only one person with an opinion here. So let's hear from somebody else. Let's hear from the town librarian.
Hey there. My name is Nancy. I'm the town librarian. And to think that we would need another store like Walmart, I feel like we already have a small town, and I think we should keep it that way. So I'm against this. I really don't think we need a big store with a big crowd coming into our little town. Thank you.
And next we'll hear from the town
Auctioneer.
What was it?
Auctioneer.
Auctioneer. The town auctioneer.
My name is Sonny John. I don't know why my dad called me Sonny, but it's usually just John now. And every time we talk about Walmart, it's always auction, right? We get to pick which land, and I always run that place, so I would gladly pick and be responsible for the auction. I go for it, and now we will hear from
The butcher.
The butcher.
Hey everybody, my name's Butch and I'm the butcher. I say we don't need a Walmart here. Their deli sucks. My deli's the best. Now we shall hear from the town.
Milkmaid.
Milkmaid. Milkmaid.
Hi there, I'm town milkmaid. You see, I don't think we need these big old businesses running through our little town here. All we need to sell is the good old dairy products from my family's farm. That is all.
And next we'll hear from
The mailman.
the mail person.
Well, if you look at today's paper, it says that there's a Walmart being built, but I think that one just goes in the rubbish bin. I'm not putting that in people's mailboxes. I don't want to see another Walmart because then I have to start taking stuff to their pharmacy from the post office, and that's a whole lot of cop I don't want to deal with. Now we'll hear from
Town drunk.
The town drunk.
All right, listen. This is the town meeting, right?
This is the town meeting, yes.
Okay, so listen,
Walmart.
Walmart, right. I am
probably cheaper. What? I should. Next.
Bartender. The town bartender.
We don't need no Walmart because we need people coming to my bar, not to go to some store that everybody knows that they're stealing my customers. I need more customers at my bar. People should just buy my beer. Come on, people.
Well, doesn't seem like too many of you are with me on this, but nonetheless, let's take a final vote. All in favor of having a Walmart, say aye.
Nay.
All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Well, the nays have it. We'll see you next time at the next meeting. How about a big hand for our cast? All right, folks, for this next game, we would like to have our cast do some work being imaginative with objects they can hold in their hands. Does anybody have on them, other than a bag of happy popcorn, an interesting item, something big enough that we could see it from the stage? Okay. One bag, okay. Dangly things here. You may not get these back. I hope that's okay. That's fine. And how about okay. Cylindrical kind of a thing. All right, here we go. Is this a vaping kind of a? No, it isn't. It's a vaping. All right. It's a vaping thing. Let's say no. All right. So we are our actors have paired off into teams, and we will give them these various and sundry items. We will give this neck lanyard to Team 1. We will give this set of jingly keys to Team 2, and we'll give this vaping device to Team 3. And now, our teams will take turns using these objects in imaginative short scenarios. Each time we visit the team, they must think of yet another different use for this prop, based on its shape. Starting with Team 1.
No.
Team 2.
Okay, chorus, are you ready? It's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's the rhythm.
I guess.
Team 3.
Okay, now pull the pin and throw. You threw the pin!
Team 1.
You are now under arrest.
Do it again.
Team 2.
Okay, this bell, only kids who believe can hear it. Can you hear it?
No.
Oh.
You're talking to a deaf person.
Team 3.
Give me everything you got on you.
I'm a college kid. I don't have money.
Team 1.
Alright, so first day on the job being bell ringer. So you just sort of ring it. Honestly, it's not that hard. It's a lot harder than it is.
Team 2.
Alright, see each of these little knobs right here?
Yeah. Should I press this or no?
Yes. Just don't push the red button.
Okay.
Oh, you pressed it. There goes Virginia.
Team 3.
Alright, just gonna plug this in here.
No, you aren't.
Team 1.
Alright, so I need so you just put that around your head and now take this stick, here, and we're gonna spin you around and open pinata.
Team 2.
Okay, so I know this is weird, but I work in an ice cream shop, and this is my lucky spoon for scooping out the ice cream. Do you want to have it?
Yes, please.
Team 3.
Oh, chew again. All right, give me this.
All right, a big hand for our actors here.
We got these.
Okay. This came from there. You need to get that back in a hurry. No lethal weapons. that much better. We have with us 3 expert life coaches here to give you advice. Whoever has a problem, be it a problem at home with a family member, at work with a colleague, it may be something in your romantic life, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is share that problem, and our experts will give you advice. Now, who might have a problem? Yes, I bet it's a romantic problem.
I need my hair back.
Oh, he's having a problem with male pattern baldness. Well, our experts might have different solutions for you. Expert number 1.
Well, if you're having problems with your hair, maybe the first thing you should try is go to a barber and see if they have anything to help with hair growth products.
You know, in this day and age, your barbers might have advice. Good. How about a different solution from expert number 2?
See, you go to the barber, they look at you and say you have no hair. They ask you why you're there. So you get a wig.
Get a wig, all right. And how about expert number 3?
Now, you gotta go to a cemetery, probably the weekend, find the oldest grave there, less than 100 years, make sure no one else is around, dig it up, open the casket, steal their hair, because they don't need it anymore.
No, that's very practical. Waste not, want not. Now, little did you realize that in case you're having trouble envisioning, maybe acting out some of one of these solutions in your life, we would be happy to have our assistants right now act out one for you of your choice. Which one would you like to see acted out?
Well, I enjoy going green, so I think option 3 would be perfect for me.
Option 3? Well, all right. Assistants, please act out the idea of digging up some used hair.
Lovely. 2 hours later.
What you doing up there?
Hey, that'll do. And leave it. Yeah, leave it.
All right, now you see how well we've enriched this young man's life. Who else has a problem in some aspect of their lives that needs help with? Yes.
I'm addicted to nicotine.
You're addicted to nicotine. This is our vaping friend. It is our core vaping friend. We will get you all fixed up because one of our experts will surely have a good solution. Let's start with expert number 1.
I know plenty of people in my life who have the same issue that you're going through, and I suggest go find some other people who just want to quit as much as you do, and find substitutes whenever you feel like you actually want to smoke, chew a piece of gum, or go do what your favorite hobby is.
Very sensible advice, a support group, and some substitutes. Expert number 2.
Well, if being addicted to that is a problem, maybe you should consider finding another addiction. That'll help you get your mind off your first addiction.
Okay, you could pick up something new. All right, how about expert number 3?
As far as I'm concerned, finding another addiction is too much work and too dangerous. So take your nicotine addiction to the top tier. Do everything you can to get nicotine into your system until it eventually just doesn't need it anymore.
See if an overdose of nicotine might keep you from needing nicotine. What a novel concept, expert number 3. Now, young lady, we would be happy to act one of these out for you. Number 2, a substitute, swap it for another addiction. Okay, assistants, please act out how that might transpire.
I'm trying so hard just to make this stop, but I couldn't talk to my friend John. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to find John to get this other stuff. Black tar, I think it was called. Yeah, it sounds good after that. Hey, John.
Hey, how's that?
I was wondering if you could supply me with any black tar you have.
Black tar.
fee for it. How much do you have on you? I'm sorry,
John, and here you see where substituting an addiction to homicide could be your solution to no longer being addicted. All right, how about a big hand for our expert? Thank you so much for giving these people their problems. All right, at this point, we are going to have 5 of our performers come on out here and tell us a story. Now, every good story has a main character in it. What is the main character's name in our story tonight? Tofu? Gregory. Tofu. That's what I heard. I think. Tofu. What is Tofu's problem? You realize that in a good story that Tofu has to have a problem to solve. What is
Two sides, bipolar. Bipolar just rapidly.
He's rapidly bipolar. Okay. Don't expect this to be psychologically accurate here. Okay. Rapidly bipolar Tofu. All right. Now we're going to tell you the story of Tofu and his problem being rapidly bipolar. We're going to do it a very unique way, though.
1 word at a
time.
That's right. 1 word at a time. However, if we simply go in order, it'll be too easy. We want a chance for them to mess up. So we want one of you to come down here, sort of be a conductor or a director, and point back and forth so that you can point in an unpredictable fashion and maybe stump us and make us mess up. Who's willing to come stand right here and kind of point back and forth? Okay. How about you?
Take a random chair and bring it up.
Okay. What's your name? Autumn. Welcome, Autumn. And well, actually, yeah. Why don't you sit in front of the stage? That way, maybe if you're so tall, you might fall off over here. So, okay, sit right there. Make yourself comfortable. And in a moment, we're going to start the story. You'll simply point to somebody. They'll say the first word. You immediately point to somebody else to say the next word of the sentence, and so on and so forth. If they seem to be doing really well, you can start to pick up the pace, go a little faster. You can even lift your hand and point right back at the same person more than once to try to get them to mess up. Now, you all need to be listening because whenever one of them messes up, that is, hesitates too long, trying to think of something to say, or just kind of mumble, or they stammer, or they say something that doesn't make sense in the sentence, you need to yell, die. Can you do that? Die! All right, so at that point, the offending actor will step forward, get a suggestion, and perform a custom death for you. Once that actor is gone, we will continue with the remaining actors. You will start a new sentence, pointing back and forth on them, until somebody else is eliminated. Until we've eliminated almost everybody, the last performer standing will give us the moral of the story. All right, so Autumn, start conducting, and we will hear the story of Tofu and his rapidly bipolar problem. What's that?
Wait, me?
Maybe spread out a little more.
Yeah.
All right, let's start it again.
You took a bullet.
True gentlemen. All right, here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
There. Once.
Was
A
Person.
Name. Tofu. He.
had
a
Problem.
with
Pie.
One word.
Oh.
Death by musical
Wait.
instrument. What? Musical instrument.
Saxophone.
That's my cue.
Saxophone. All right. Band directors. Go. Where did I live?
All right, let's pick it up with a new sentence. Same story. Hold it.
Was his
Dog. Who?
he took
To the
that and
he
Had
a
dog
Harley
who had
a
problem
with the
store.
because
It
that
Random. Rain. Death. Death by stage. Rain. Stage forward yarders.
I already said I heard brain.
Brain.
It's kind of hard to think about that. Because
Toothpaste. You can do it. You can do it. You got this.
No toothpaste, CJ.
no, I'm going with brain. I heard the first thing.
Where is that toothpaste?
Professor, is it alright if I use this? Because I really badly wanted to try this. I don't know why. Oh, you don't want me to try it? Okay. Put a little soda on it. It's very smushy.
All right, we're down to 3. Take it away on.
he went
to
the
store to
by
some
medication
for
his
dog.
when
he
Went
to
the store.
he
found
A
person
named
bill.
Bill decided
to
Go
to
the
store and
get
some
by
for
his
friend and
then
he
had
to
go
help to
the
something you find in the office.
Cake. Paperclip.
Say
A
cake.
ball.
He's gonna say
Ball.
I've been saying
I
cake
heard
every
cake
time.
the first time. So cake.
Cake or tape?
Did you say cake or
I said cake.
cake?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I got the cake for Mary's birthday. Now, be careful and don't let it fall.
And one more round to determine the winner.
Tofu
Had a
bipolar disorder.
and
He
went to
the
store
to
get some
medication
for
his
dog.
because he
Thought it
would
help
him
with his,
bipolar.
but
He
thought wrong.
the
Dog
decided
to feed
them
with,
some medication.
but
The
dog
found
out
he was
a
dog
wanted death by restaurant. I mean restaurant.
Perfect! Why don't we get a suggestion from that?
Give me something that's at a restaurant.
Plastic fork.
You're hiding.
I heard plastic fork. Ooh, this fork looks really special here. Ooh.
So the moral of the story is, if you have a bipolar disorder, don't feed your medication to your dog.
All right, for this next game, we are going to have 2 performers do a scene. However, the first thing we're going to do is send them into the soundproof without yours while we get some suggestions from you, because it's more fun if they don't hear the suggestions, so we'll send them out. Meanwhile, we will ask our own Libby and Hannah to get ready to write the suggestions down that you say. What's going to happen is these performers will do a scene, and every so often one of them will pick up a slip of paper with a suggestion that you help us make right now, and they will have to do what it says on there. They won't read it out loud, but if it says something like pop on one leg or talk in Swedish, they'll have to do that, and you guys will recognize it because you're about to give us the suggestion. So let's think of something challenging to write on these for them to do. Who's got an idea? Yes?
Eat spaghetti.
Eat spaghetti. Okay, we'll write that one down. How about another different kind of challenge?
Keep one eye closed.
Keep one eye closed. You can hear me way back. Okay, good. How about another one? We need about 6.
Walk on a tightrope.
Walk on a tightrope. Excellent, excellent. You got one?
Salute.
Salute. Salute. Okay, and 2 more. Yes? Stand on one foot. Okay, and yes?
Walk with your eyes closed.
Walk with your eyes closed. Okay, I'm not sure these guys can handle it. You see how they keep injuring themselves. But we'll make them do more of that for our entertainment. All right, you got it? All right. So, they'll fold them up now, and they will deposit them in different parts of the stage. Graduates of PTC's writing program. All right. So let's go ahead and retrieve the 2 gentlemen. We'll bring them back in. Now, while we're getting the stage ready, to get them started, could you please suggest some kind of a location? Where are they going to be in the scene?
Park.
Hawaii? Hawaii, okay, Hawaii. And think about a scene in Hawaii. What would one of the characters want to do or accomplish?
Right over a drink.
Go to the beach. What do they want to do on the beach?
Surf.
They want to surf. Okay, they want to surf. Okay. So, gentlemen, your scene takes place on in Hawaii, and one of you wants very badly to surf. Begin your scene.
Beautiful weather out here, dude. I can't wait to hit them waves.
Oh, I'm sorry, but today this beach is closed.
What do you mean the beach is closed?
The beach is closed. We got a stingray problem. We can't let anybody in the
I
water.
don't care about no stingray problem. I'll glide over them. I'll just go flying right over on one foot just like this.
Sir, I don't think it's that simple when it comes
It
to
doesn't matter, man. If I hit that wave right, I'll go flying over them.
Okay, well then where's your surfboard?
It's right here. Where the heck did my truck go?
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you go surfing today because these waters are dangerous today. So, if you want to go surfing, I wish you luck.
I love to go surfing. Best of luck. Why are you saluting me?
Because you are forbidden from entering these waters.
Well, I didn't know I was a staff sergeant. Is no one sitting behind me? No, did he steal my truck?
No, I don't think anybody stole your truck unless it was Stingray.
Oh, the Stingray stole my truck. Oh, it's not my spaghetti at least.
Spaghetti?
Yes, I love my spaghetti. I sent it over here.
That spaghetti looks delicious.
It is delicious. Here, have some.
What can I get for this? Oh, you're just giving me
That's very good.
Thank you.
Whoa, crap, it's on the road.
Well, the spaghetti's nice, but you still can't go surfing.
Well, why not? Other than the fact that someone stole my truck and board in it.
No, why?
Why?
The waters are cursed by the stingrays.
The curse of the stingrays. I have to hear this one.
Oh, well, the stingrays, they curse those who go surfing.
Well, I put that together already. All right, it's fine, I guess. Well, you know, if I can't go surfing, I'll just walk this tightrope with the gorge over there. Pardon me, I'm just going to go this way.
Oh, what do you know? The waters have cleared up a giant gorge right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to walk this tightrope.
Okay,
Hey, you take the bridge over and watch me, all right?
Okay, I suppose that's fun because there are no stingrays in the gorge.
All right, you over there?
Yeah.
Where's my pole? All right, it's in the truck. All right, great.
Hang on, I'm not looking. I'm sorry, I'm not looking. Hang on. I can't.
What do you mean you're not looking?
I can't look. I can't look.
Why can't you look?
Because it's a terrifying sight.
That's straight breaking.
What?
That's straight breaking. No!
veterans back there. Participating in the game of freeze tag. All right, so first of all, we're going to have Libby and we're going to have Wyland start a scene in a moment based on a position one of you will come up here and put them in. Now, throughout the course of this game, actors from the backup line will tag in and assume somebody's physical position and use that to create an entirely different scene. So whatever their physical position is that the person they tagged out, that may suggest an entirely different scene to them based on that position. So we'll just keep seeing people tag in, creating different scenes each time with the physicality. All right, so who would like to pose these two performers? They will stay in whatever pose you put them in, and that will be their challenge. Give them some kind of a weird pose that doesn't make any sense, and they'll have to make sense out of it. Okay, right here? Okay. And what's your name? Gina. Okay, have a go at posing them in some challenging position, and once you think you're done, go have a seat. All right, big hand for Gina. And here we go, let's begin freeze tag.
All right, I know this is going to be hard, but you can reach into the basket and try getting a fish. I'm holding this as still as possible.
Just reach in.
Yeah, don't be afraid of the eels. They may let you.
The eels?
Yeah, they're electrical eels. Don't be afraid. I'm holding a metal barrel. What do you expect?
Oh.
Freeze.
I should mention for the sake of our newcomers, it's always the person on the end here that will be freezing if that seems that way.
Oh, this barrel is so heavy. You think you can give me a hand here? Okay. What's in this thing anyway?
I thought you knew. It's just a bucket of bolts.
Oh, what do you know? It is a bunch of bolts. Well, what, are we trying to repair something? Oh, okay. Why don't we take these bolts, just grab some. We're gonna fix this house right here, I guess.
Yep.
So,
What am I supposed to do with this, sir?
I need you to take that, and I need you to throw it.
Throw it where?
You need to just take it to the Grand Canyon, and you need to throw it where nobody can ever see it again.
Okay. Your forehead's pretty big.
But my forehead is not encaved like a canyon. Now I'm gonna explode because you threw this sticky bomb on me. Because you violated our services. Because only you can prevent wildfires. Look what happened. There's a forest fire right there.
Look, honey, I know. It's a bad time in your life, and things are weird, and you're failing school, but it's gonna be okay. Are you sure? I promise, okay? It's gonna be okay. You gotta have faith, you know, that we're not gonna get stuck in this life.
Freeze.
No, you have to do it.
I did. What are we doing? Sorry. Chain of command.
In this life we're living, okay?
Freeze. So I've got a secret. You're not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna like it.
No, you're not gonna like it, though. Come here, sit with me. Come here, sit with me.
All right, Father, what's up?
So you know how you love your mother?
Uh-huh.
I'm actually gay. Freeze.
Thank you.
I can't believe you found it.
Oh, I know it. I found it right here.
How did
Freeze.
Right, you gotta be very careful, you'll break it. Be careful, I told you.
Okay.
It's glass, you gotta be careful with it.
Right. Okay. Now we'll just put it on right over here. Okay. Ready? And
Freeze.
You gotta visualize it. You gotta be the ball.
Be the ball?
Be the ball.
Be the ball.
Be the ball.
All right. Big hand for CJ and those All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for us to use some of these suggestions that you have written for us in our final game. Before we get to our final game this evening, though, we have a plethora of people to thank. Lauren, Zito, Mac, and all our other support staff. And Melissa Knock and Student Services deserve some applause. And Mr. Joseph and his video crew for that. And give yourselves a round of applause. And Improv goes well. We've got a great audience, and that was you tonight. Thanks so much. All right, and of course, you wrote some exciting things on this paper that we're about to use here in our final game. So here we go. Are you troubled by worrisome hangnails? Is that hangnail bringing you down? Well, lucky for you, there's a new medicine on the market, Lorenzito. Just take Lorenzito, and that hangnail will be gone. You'll be happy again, like these folks, able to live your life once again, thanks to new Lorenzito. Side effects may include hallucinations.
Okay, there's a dragon by the fridge. We're not going near that. Give me my milk.
Ear steam.
This stupid buzz in my ear.
Peeing out your eyes. Blurry walking. Diarrhea. Uncontrollable jumping jacks.
Why can't I stop?
Quacking like a duck. Baby talk.
Good.
Toe farts.
Can't walk on my toes, it stinks so much, man.
Ticklish hair. Crawling on the floor like a baby. And Dragon Ball Z all screaming. So remember, that's Lorenzito. Ask your doctor for Lorenzito and kiss those hangnails goodbye.